Thank you so much for joining me for the weekly Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle Cards readings. I'm so excited to have you here with me. We're going to be using the Intuitive Life Coaching app to do a weekly overview every Sunday. There are actually this is what it will look like if you download it on your phone. This app is available for your iPhone as well as for Android phones. And there are 4 buttons on the screen. The first one is readings, which takes you into the different readings you can do. You can do a 1 card, a 3 card, or a 5 card reading. And then there's the browse button. And if you have the free version, you'll only see 11 cards, but there's actually 77 in this deck. And then there is the journal, which allows you to save your readings by time and date. And then there's the about, which tells you a little bit more about me and Indigo software. So let's get started.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me for this week's Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle card reading for the week of February 8th through Saturday. We're going to do a 5-card reading to look at the energy of the week ahead. For this week, we have obsession. For the situation and the emotional challenge is judgment. And the solution is synchronicities. Our coaching advice is career transition, and the potential for this week is education. You know, as I was drawing cards, I actually tuned in and felt an energy of withholding. And I don't have a withholding card for this deck, but I actually do have a withholding card for the new deck that is coming out soon. But I want to tell you about that as I'm intuitively looking at the spread. The withholding card is we are holding back. We are holding something from ourselves. We are not allowing ourselves to receive something, and we're also not giving something to others, whether it's sharing our gifts or giving others our true opinion of how we feel about the way things are right now in our relationships. A lot of judgment. The judgment card has just been coming up for a long time now. I feel like it's been in our readings for the last month or so, but that's because we're judging ourselves, and we're really releasing that judgment within ourselves and learning to love ourselves more. It's important for you to know that the energy that we're in right now is all about healing our self-love and the heart chakra opening up so that we're allowing ourselves to see ourselves for who we really are. If we're not letting ourselves move forward, if things are really hard on us right now and obsessing over it, constantly worrying about it, really trying to fix it through our thinking mind isn't going to help the situation. So we need to be able to release that obsession of worrying that things are going to keep getting worse, because they're not getting worse. They're actually getting better. It's just that things are being changed around for us so that we will really look at what's going on within us that's creating the world around us. So let's look at the first card. We have obsession. It's time to get out of your head and back into your heart. Again, this week is all about a heart opening and living from our heart, allowing ourselves to step into receiving more. And so I just recently wrote a post on my Facebook page about how we're kind of holding back our that we're coming into a place where it feels like everything might be taken away from us. You know, like we're having turmoil in our relationships, money might be tight, opportunities we thought that were coming are not here yet, and everything just feels kind of confusing for us. But at the same time, I think you will start to notice the synchronicities around you and all of the good things that are starting to happen as we kind of clear out some of the old stuff that is blocking us in our heart chakra, blocking us from being able to receive. So it's really important that as we're doing that work to allow ourselves to receive what we're worthy of, and we're learning to open our heart up. Stay out of the mental process as much as you can this week. Don't focus on the physical situation or the physical elements of what's happening around you. You need to look at it from an inside perspective of what is it that's going on in you that's creating the things that are happening outside of you. Don't look at the things that are happening outside of you as something that's bad because it's not bad. It's a shift. It's a shift, and if you get stuck in this worry cycle, this obsession thought pattern this week, just be willing to do the inner work, because this is the week of opening our heart chakra and letting our ability to receive love and to receive all that we're worthy of to pour through us. This card comes to you today to tell you that the situation, problem, or concern is consuming you. You are letting this consume your every thought, feeling, and emotion. You are overthinking the situation, and there could also be some paranoia involved. You are playing out the worst case scenario in your mind over and over again. It's time to take a step back from the situation and call in your angels and guides to assist you with this. No amount of worrying and obsessing is going to make the situation better. In fact, it will make it worse. Find a way to think about something else. Do something that will help you take your mind off the situation. You cannot solve this problem with the same mindset that created it. It's time for you to breathe and ask for guidance. Go for a walk, take a nap, or do something that will help you take your mind off the problem or situation. This obsession is creating a very stressful situation for you. You're being asked to let go of the concern and have faith that everything will work out for your highest good. When you let go and stop obsessing, you're going to be able to see the solution to this problem or concern. There is still hope, and this card comes to you today to tell you that the situation is not as hopeless as you think it is. Get out of your mind and get back into your heart. Trust that all will be well, and it will be. And I got a huge message around finances again this week. As I'm reading that card, if you're struggling with your finances, it's because you're in the middle of a transition, either a career transition this week, you're looking for a new job, you're expanding your business, you're looking for new ways to make extra income. All that is happening right now. The emotional challenge is the Judgment card, and you are being asked to let go of all judgments and forgive those that judge you. So we're going to be challenged by our relationships again, as people are just reflecting the judgments that we have about ourselves to us. So think of anybody in your life that's challenging right now is a mirror. Just pretend you're looking into a mirror as you think about them, because they're only reflecting back to you what it is it's time for you to let go of that you judge about yourself. And at the same time, it's important for you to understand that as you're judging other people, you're really judging something about them that triggers an insecurity about yourself. So we're still doing that work about letting go and releasing the judgments of, and not allowing other people to judge us or to let their judgments keep us from being who we are, keep us from moving forward, make us feel unworthy. We have to just kind of set aside other people's opinions right now, focus on ourselves, and look inside to see what is it that I believe about myself that this person is mirroring back to me. This is a learning this is an opportunity for us to look in the mirror this week. Think of this as a universal mirror week, because that's what's happening. Situations will present themselves to help you see what's really going on within you. You need not worry about other judgments towards you. If you're currently experiencing judgment or criticism directed at you, you're being asked to let it go. Do not hold on to their judgments and do not allow them to define you. The person that is judging you is really judging themselves. When someone is pointing a finger, it's because on a subconscious level, they're judging themselves. For whatever reason, something you said or did triggered their insecurities. This is not your fault, and it is in your best interest to let it go and move on. Do not allow yourself to get stuck in this endless cycle of trying to please someone who refuses to look within oneself. At the same time, you are being asked to let go of all judgments towards others. All judgments are self-judgments. So if you find yourself being judgmental or overcritical of someone, you need to ask yourself, what is happening inside of you that's triggering these insecurities? If you're willing to listen to the truth behind your judgments, it will be easier for you to let this go. As soon as you see this for what it is, it will feel as if a huge weight has been lifted from your shoulders. You're being asked to let go of all judgments toward others and forgive those that judge you. Forgiveness is huge for this week too. That message was kind of highlighted for me. That's all part of the heart opening that we're experiencing. We're getting out of our head, back into our heart, and we're forgiving ourselves and forgiving everyone else. But somewhere in the middle of this week, you're going to start to notice that all this inner work that you're doing is actually paying off as you start to see the synchronicities lining up for you and the way is being paved. So it's like you're getting a more clear direction of where things are headed now, even though things feel like they're a little bit up in the air. You're going to start to see signs everywhere that show you you're on the right path. Allow the magic to unfold as synchronistic events lead you in a brand new direction. Synchronistic events are all around you now. This card comes to you to assure you that all of the coincidences that are happening to you are no accident. This is creation in action. Pay special attention to all of the details in your life at this time. It doesn't matter how insignificant something appears, it's not by chance. It's divine design. Things are shifting and moving for you in the most amazing ways. Just when you need to know something, someone shows up with the answer. Just when you decide you want a new job, someone offers you an interview. Just when you decide you want to meet more people, someone sends you an invite to a social gathering. Synchronicities happen as if by magic. Pay attention to the small synchronicities in your life as well. This is the universe showing you the way. If you notice small synchronicities often in your day, it's to tell you that this is the right path. As you follow this path, the synchronicities will unfold even more and produce magical events that lead you in an entirely new direction. Nothing is by chance. Everything is happening for a reason. This is a gift from God and the universe, and you're being asked to trust it. So as we get back into our heart center, as we allow ourselves to receive, as we let go of our heart walls, the opportunities are here now. They're right here. But you can access them from within you. The coaching advice, one of my favorite cards, is the career transition cards. It says your soul is yearning for a career aligned with passion and purpose. So remember that if you feel like you're in transition, you're not sure what you want to do, you're not sure what direction you're headed, if you feel kind of confused about where you're working or what it is you need to be doing or how to earn extra money or where the opportunities are for your business, all of that is a part of this process that you're experiencing as you're allowing yourself to receive the opportunities that you've been asking for. Now is the time for soul searching. Your soul is yearning to express itself through your career. You are being asked to let go of limited beliefs that say you cannot do what you love and still earn a living. This limited way of thinking is keeping you from moving forward into a career in alignment with your soul's expression. This card comes to you today to tell you that it's possible to do what you love for a living and thrive. Let go of old conditioning that says otherwise. It is time for you to dream again. Spend time thinking about what makes you happy and ask your guides and angels for assistance with a new career. If you focus on the pure joy of doing what you love, the money will be a result of that joy. Let go of all the beliefs that tell you it isn't possible. It is possible, and you're getting ready to discover this very soon. Dream big and have faith. You're getting ready to experience a career transition that is in alignment with your soul. And for the potential card this week, we have the education card. Education is an important part of your soul's development at this time. So as I tune into this card, many of you that are starting to align with your soul purpose, your soul path, your shifting directions, you're also being guided to find the education that gives you the confidence to do what it is you're yearning to do, to explore different opportunities and find a path, a stepping stone almost, to be able to do what it is that you want to do. You know, this is a big message, the education card, about trusting that you will be led to the right place at the right time to get whatever it is you need, whether it's education or just simply more knowledge to do what you need to do. So we're gaining knowledge as we're changing direction. We're learning, we're finding the information that we need that's going to help us do those things. Because anytime you're changing, you don't know what to do. So you have to surrender that you don't always have the answers. You don't know how to do the thing you're trying to do. And you need to ask for the information that you need to come to you. So this week, if you have something big you're doing and you don't know how to do it, look for the opportunity to educate yourself and grow. And that doesn't necessarily mean you're going back to school, but for a lot of you, I get a big message that you might be. But it also has to do with just educating yourself on what it is you want to change within yourself. Gaining the tools and the resources and the knowledge that you need to help you move forward is huge this week. You're being guided to expand your horizons. Education is a part of your soul's path at this time. You may go to school for a specific degree, take a few classes, or get a certification. You may be finishing up your education. This is a very exciting time for you. As you embark on this new journey, you will open your mind to new and exciting ideas that will lead you in a new direction. So we've heard throughout this whole thing, this whole reading, new direction several times. So we're headed in a new direction, and embrace that, trust that, know that's where you're headed. No matter how hard it seems right now, it's okay. You're traveling in a new direction and everything is going to work out fine. If you have any doubts about whether or not you should further your education, this is your sign that education is what is needed now. It's time to explore the many different opportunities available to you to expand your horizons. Look for signs and synchronistic events that will lead you to the perfect education platform for you. If you're finishing up your education at this time, keep at it. You're almost there. Your life is about to be enhanced in exciting ways if you choose to further your education. So really just ask the universe to pave the way, to bring you the knowledge that you need so that you can make the decision you need to make and have the resources you need to move forward. Thank you so much for listening to this week's Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle Card Reading. My name is Kelly T. Smith, and as always, you can find me at www.intuitivelifecoachingwithkelly.com. Also find me on Facebook at www.facebook.com/intuitivelifecoachingwithkelly. And I do offer one-on-one readings at my website, and you can learn more about that at my website. So thank you so much for joining me for this week's reading, and have a wonderful week.